We thought we were safe with the pond monster frozen in our giant ice cube, but after breaking it open, we unleashed a whole new problem.
Logan, why are his veins blue? I don't know, something's going on.
What's this?
Hey, so you want the...
Turning a lot faster than we thought. Get him in here. As far as I know, this may or may not be working. It's kind of a 50-50. Guys, there's a lot of green smoke. Oh my God. What's happening? The pond monster. What? He's hibernating. What's going on? Watch out, Logan! Logan! Where's he going? I think the pond monster just ran out of the hole and has run off.
Look at this. Okay, this thing was definitely hollow, and the pond monster was definitely nesting in there.
I also think that means it was not frozen. We are currently standing on top of the world's largest ice cube where we attempted to freeze the pond monster. After trying to break into it, we discovered that this is not a solid ice cube. Oh no, in fact, it is hollow.
And inside, the pond monster was not frozen solid.
He was just hibernating. At least it didn't eat us. Wait, Logan?
Guys, I don't think Logan's doing so good.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I just ran into him. What happened?
I'm totally fine.
Wait, Logan. He bit through your coat.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No.
We need to get you back to the spy base right now.
I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. Seriously, I'm
No.
fine.
The last time you got tangled up with the pond monster, you turned into one. We need to get you back to the spy base right now.
There's nothing wrong. Guys, this is insane. Look at this. The pond monster was nesting?
I believe the correct term is hibernating.
We will check out the pond monster nest because it is really cool, but then Logan, you're going back to the spy base and I'm doing a full look over of you. Well, you can see why we would have thought it was frozen. I mean, there's at least a good solid foot of frozen ice here.
It smells very bad in there.
Hello! I don't think anyone's home. Our plan to slowly chip away at the ice and find a frozen pond monster has somewhat failed.
Honestly, it's a beautiful day out.
What happens if you take a giant ice cube and throw it on a really hard surface?
Ah! Wait, I want to try.
Whoa!
Before it was a little chilly, but the weather's actually holding pretty nice.
Now that the smoke's cleared, you can actually see in here a little bit. Check this out. You can see where the pond monster was nesting. It looks like it actually gathered a bunch of leaves up in the middle here. And then it was probably just floating and hibernating in here. The amount of space that's left in here also makes me think that maybe this is where the pond monster makes baby pond monsters.
Guys, what are we doing now?
Transporting the ice away. This is what the pond monster was hibernating underneath. This is the top and this is the bottom. You see the curve here where it's hollowed out. And that means that the pond monster was protected by this much ice. Nothing other than, well, Phil with the chainsaw was getting through this.
Wait, it would make sense that the pond monster was pretty angry. We were literally chainsawing and flamethrowering his home.
Okay, well, we should definitely take a piece of this ice back to the lab to analyze it. Logan, what are you doing?
It's just honestly a beautiful day out.
It's minus 15 out. It's not a beautiful day.
It's pretty warm here, Jake.
Guys, what is Logan doing?
What are you doing? Hot out, okay?
Okay, clearly something happened to Logan. Clearly the pond monster has bitten him. We need to get him back to the lab right now. I need to run medical on him.
Whoa, Logan.
Why are his veins blue?
I don't know, something's going on. Back to the fort right now.
No, Jake, I have never felt better in my life.
No.
Logan, you got some really weird stuff going on.
You were attacked by the pond monster.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
No, Logan, it's okay. We just need to get you back to the fort. Logan, do not go.
touch
Hey,
it.
whoa! Hey, Logan! Hey!
Logan, come back!
Okay.
Logan, Jake, what is going on?
Mush! Come on!
Everyone get away from me!
Go! After him! After him, Phil! Mush! Where's he going? Hey, he's turning!
I'm going to the pond. I'm going to the pond. I'm so hot. I feel really hot right now. I could really cool off.
Get after Logan! We gotta get him! After Logan!
Come on! Where is he going? He's going to the pond. The pond monster just went to the pond.
He's changing way quicker than I thought. Logan,
what's going on?
Get away from the pond. The pond monster could still eat you.
Why is Logan doing snow angels in the middle of the pond?
Take me to the pond.
It was infected by a frozen pond monster. That means Logan is slowly turning into a frozen pond monster.
Okay,
Phil.
you must have a cure or something on you.
I've been dealing with a normal pond monster. A frozen pond monster is different. That's why the outside feels warm to him. That's why he wants to return to the ice, and that's why he's doing snow angels in the middle of a pond in the middle of January.
Yeah, that's not Logan anymore.
Okay, look, we've got him back to the base. Clearly the pond monster has bitten him somewhere.
You're gonna say,
Yes, I'll analyze the bite, and I'll try and come up with an anti-venom
Guys?
or something to change it back.
What's this?
Jake, I think we found the bite.
Yeah. we found the bite. Okay, we need to get him to a med bay right now. Phil, why is the med bay full of stuffed animals?
Jake, I gotta put my stuffies somewhere.
Just lie on the bed.
Lying on the bed.
Okay. There you go. Just like visiting a nice old hospital where Papa PJ is going to be your doctor. Biggs, try not to get too close to that. I don't want to touch that. Okay, we're just going to run some preliminary tests. Logan, what is on your mind right now?
I want the cold. I'm very hot.
Okay, so you want the cold.
I want the cold.
Okay.
Jake, what are we looking at? You got a cure?
Well, we're looking at a pond monster bite. The only problem is this is not a normal pond monster. It's a frost pond monster, aka frozen pond monster. Just gonna bandage you up in case you got any head issues.
Nothing's
going
wrong
on.
with my head.
Yeah, okay.
I just want to be colder than I am right now.
Yeah, that makes sense. And what do you think about a nice frozen pond? What do you want to do with a frozen pond?
I'd like to jump in the frozen pond.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, just gonna try and grab a little piece of the bite.
Oh, Jake, we can't have you lost too.
Okay, that's different than a normal pond monster bite. Normal pond monsters have acid. We've seen the pond monster spit acid before. Acid is hot, acid burns. This is frozen. Okay, just hold this water bottle for me. Okay.
Jake, that water bottle's completely iced.
Yep, and that was very, very quick.
Like I said, it's not cold enough in here.
Just take a quick listen. Okay, that one's a bit above my pay grade.
Wait a minute. You're getting paid?
Forget I said that. Logan, how are you feeling? Are you hungry?
Like I've said, I'm too hot.
Oh, wait. Actually, come to think about it, whenever I'm feeling under the weather, a donut always cheers me up. I'll get you a donut, Logan. I'll be right back.
Okay, don't know if a donut's exactly what we need, but okay, Logan, we're gonna try and give you a donut and see if that solves your health issues.
I said I'm too hot.
All right, Logan. One donut coming right up. Ow!
Drop the donut!
Why is the donut smoking?
Frozen! I told you not to let him grab it with that hand, Phil! Let drop the donut! Oh no! You broke a donut. Anyone want a donut popsicle? Okay, clearly Logan has already started to gain some of the effects of a pond monster. Like all monsters we've run into, they seem to have different powers and abilities. It seems like Logan's ability is that of, well, similar to the Frost Walker or the Frost Pond Monster. He can freeze things. The question is, how far gone is he?
Jake, I think he's pretty far gone.
Biggs, get me my touching stick. Touching here.
Jake, what are you doing?
Touching here. And your frozen hand.
Jake, your potent stick is smoking.
Yeah. Okay, so that means that it only is affecting the area of his body that is already infected. So the parts of his body that are infected won't freeze, which means that the infected area will freeze. If we can control the infection and reduce it, it should stop the transformation.
Yeah, so how are we gonna save him?
Logan, what I want you to do is take a big, deep breath out of this. Perfect.
What was that?
Sometimes you have to make your patients go to sleep so you can work on them. We'll close them up in here and he should be safe until we can figure out what's going on.
Close him up.
Okay, this will allow us to monitor his vitals while he stays in here and does not move. Let's talk in the other room.
Good night, Logan.
Okay, we got a lot to worry about.
I thought we had nothing to worry about. Logan's good. He's asleep.
Phil, we have had months to study monsters, and more specifically, the pond monster, not a frost pond monster. I don't know how fast this thing's gonna progress, and I don't know how to stop it. I think right now, what we need to do is think of a way to replace Logan. We could get a dog, or maybe a pet squirrel. Logan the squirrel, he flies around, yes! What about a pterodactyl? Because I would just replace Logan with another monster. I just don't know if I can do it. There's no way to save him. Unless you guys had, I don't know, something super cool and awesome and fun to convince me to do it. And I mean, use all that brain power I've got up here.
Oh man, I know what he's getting at.
Like, you know, just like a little something.
Wait, what's he getting at?
Will these spark your interest?
Oh, yes, they will. And like always, whenever we open up Pokemon cards in a video, if we get a secret rare or a full art card, we're gonna give it away to one viewer. All you have to do is like the video, smack that subscribe button, hit that bell button, and most importantly, leave a comment, hashtag Pokemon, to be entered into the giveaway.
All right, well, I'm only giving you one pack right now and one after you cure Logan.
Woo! Please be a Charizard, please be a Charizard, please be a Charizard, please be a Charizard. Get him in the next pack.
The next pack only gets given to you once you cure Logan.
Fine. Just let me think for a minute. We cured Logan once.
Exactly. Why don't we just throw him back in a bathtub?
We can't do that, Phil. He's an ice cube. He'll freeze the bathtub.
Right. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
But wait, he won't freeze something colder than him. Something like the cryo cores.
What are you getting at? The world's coldest ice bath?
Yeah, actually, I think that's a genius idea. All we have to do is make a cryo chamber. Think of it as a big giant bathtub that's like a pool, but we're gonna fill it with cryo cores, or at least power it with cryo cores. That way the temperature of the liquid inside will be much colder than Logan. It's kind of like how your body heats up to get rid of an infection. We're cooling Logan down to get rid of a cold infection. I think this might work. Can you guys build it?
Not that I know anything you just said, but that we can build.
Okay, now that the guys are building our cryo chamber, time for me to relax and play some video games. Oh no, no, come on. Looks like we have frostwalkers making their way towards the house. Oh no, it must be Logan. He's turning into a frozen pond monster and that's attracting frostwalkers. Wait, this actually could be an amazing time. While the guys are working on the cryo chamber, I could test out my brand new blaster. It's called an overfreeze blaster. Basically, it uses the cryo technology to overfreeze the frostwalkers, turning them into giant fragile ice cubes. These frostwalkers aren't gonna know what hit them. Why don't you try some of your own medicine, frostwalkers? Freezing you colder than you already are. Looked like that worked. All right, now that you're all frozen, it's boxing time. Oh! Who's next? And the last one. Now that's how you deal with frostwalkers. Should probably see if Phil and Biggs are done on the lab.
I give you your incubating chamber.
You got everything I wanted? Oh, perfect! Now this is what I'm talking about.
Icy cold. Logan's gonna love it.
An absolute zero cryopod. This might just save Logan. Okay, well, I guess all we have to do now is get Logan and throw him in here and hope that it saves him, or at least slows down the progress.
Whoa, what happened?
Okay, he's turning a lot faster than we thought. Phil, do not touch him.
Is this cold?
Yes, it is cold. It is exactly what we promised you. Absolute zero.
Perfect.
Okay, we just need you to be very careful, not touch any of us, and get inside the cryopod. You'll be safe in there.
I need the cold right now.
All right, let's get him in here.
Come on, Logan. You got this. Extra cold, just the way you like it.
Okay, into the pond we go. That's nice and cold.
Okay, his heart rate is fluctuating like crazy, but that is a good sign. Body temperature is off the charts. We can't even see what it is because it's absolute zero. As far as I know, this may or may not be working. It's kind of a 50-50. Can't make it worse, probably can't make it better.
It's working. Of course it's working.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Give him a little bit of time and see if it starts to undo the infection.
Something's happening to my arm.
Okay, I think it's working. Logan, we're just gonna give you some time to have a nice bath. Okay, and try not to touch anyone. Why don't you just take a little nap in there and you'll be perfectly fine.
All right, Jake, I'm not gonna lie. I think these are well deserved.
Yes, they are. We didn't get a full art in the last one, but maybe this one. Remember, one lucky viewer is going home with whatever's in here. Just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, and leave a comment, #Pokemon. Oh! We got a gold card! Let's go!
A gold card?
Oh, get back in there. You're not done yet. Okay, one lucky viewer is going home with this gold card if you left the comment and you subscribe and you liked the video. Now we're just gonna leave Logan in here for the next 24 hours and hopefully this absolute zero cryopod will turn him back into a normal human. Thus, he won't turn into a frozen pond monster. Or we're gonna come back in here and he's gonna be a frost pond monster. Or a frost walker. Or maybe a frost bird. I don't know. Find out next time.